As the North Carolina General Assembly began its current session earlier this week, Representative Ben Moss wasted no time introducing what he calls common sense legislation that will help make communities a better place to live, work, and raise a family. One bill filed by Moss is HB 21, the Energy Security Act of 2023, which would require utility providers to have around-the-clock security systems at substations to protect against vandalism in an attempt to secure electrical grid against further attacks. The legislation comes less than 2 months after an attack on two Duke Energy substations in Moore County that left more than 40,000 homes and businesses, including some in Richland County, without power for days. Several days later, shots were reportedly fired near a substation in Kershaw County, South Carolina. A few weeks prior to the Moore County attack, WCTI-TV reported vandalism at a substation in Jones County. USA Today reported in late December that there had been more than 100 similar cases of vandalism across the nation in 2022. As of Friday afternoon, there were 11 co-sponsors on the bill. Moss also filed two bills that could lead to the elimination of related taxes. The Back to Blue Act, HB 14, directs the Revenue Law Study Committee to perform a cost-benefit analysis on excluding retirement pay for law enforcement officers from the individual income tax in an attempt to recruit and retain law enforcement officers in the state. HB 15 requires a study on the elimination of the local sales tax on groceries to reduce the government's burden on working families across North Carolina. Police found more drugs at the home of two men charged following a traffic stop earlier this week. According to the Hamlet Police Department, officers and investigators executed a search warrant on January 25th at a home on Entwistle Street. Investigators say it's the same home that 38-year-old Brent Edward Rankin of Charlotte and 34-year-old Martin Richard Bowman of Hamlet pulled into during a traffic stop the day before, and that both men were staying there. During the search, police reportedly found psychedelic mushrooms and suspected crack cocaine, meth, and heroin. Police also reportedly recovered several handguns, a shotgun, and assorted drug paraphernalia. So far, no additional charges have been filed related to the search. However, the two have been each charged with one felony count each of conspiracy and receiving stolen goods in connection to a handgun reported stolen in Hamlet that was recovered during the traffic stop. Rankin and Bowman are each being held in the Rich County Jail under a $500,000 secure bond and are scheduled to appear in court on February 2nd. It was business as usual for the Richmond Raider basketball team on Friday, even without its leading scorer. Playing on the road at Hope County, the Raiders notched their 10th consecutive win using several scores. Richmond cruised to a 70-40 victory. Junior wing Julian Cole netted a double-double for the Raiders, scoring a game-high 27 points and added 14 rebounds. Shooting 10 of 17 from the field, Cole splashed down 5 of the Raiders' 10 three-pointers. He took control of the fourth quarter, nearly doubling his point total with his final 13 points. Two other Raiders reached double digits in scoring, courtesy of senior Dakota Chavis and junior Jamarian Wall, who both finished with 10 points. Junior Javion Drink chipped in 9 of his own. Now 17-2 overall, the first-place Raiders will look to keep their 9-0 record intact on Tuesday with a road game at 5th place Union Pines. A career performance from senior guard Sinedra Henson gave the Lady Raiders the boost they needed to return to the win column on Friday. Netting 18 points, Henson's efforts led to a 45-35 win over Hope County. She scored the Lady Raiders' first and final points in the victory. Richmond used 7 other scorers to remain in 4th place of the conference standings. Head coach Teddy Mosley credited the team with being able to jump out to a fast start and sustain scoring runs in the second half. The Lady Raiders will try to make it to 2 consecutive wins on Tuesday at 5th place Union Pines. During the team's first meeting earlier this month, Richmond earned a 39-38 victory. Play will begin at 6 p.m. When we return, we'll get your live 5 weather report. It's coming up after the break. Stay tuned.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice, peace, comfort, dignity.
And welcome to your Live at 5 Weather Report. I hope your weekend was well. It was full of rain. Yet rain, just go away. Come again some other day, because today's been a pretty dry day. I think a lot of people have been singing that song on Sunday. We did see some rain throughout the evening and early into this morning, but fortunately we've gotten it gone already. So nice break in it, because it's not going away anytime soon. 6 o'clock though, tonight looking still being dry. 57 degrees, 10 o'clock, 52, a partly cloudy skies. Sunset will be at 5:45 p.m. and there'll be a waxing gibbous moon phase out tonight as well. Now looking at the forecast for tomorrow, the chances of rain do go down pretty slightly to a 35% chance, but still nonetheless, rain chances are in the area. Now we are looking at warmer temperatures tomorrow, which is pretty nice to see. Cumberland County a high of 62, low of 47. Hope County also a high of 62 and a low of 47, with Robeson County at a high of 63 and a low of 51. Scotland County a high of 62, low of 49. Moore County a high of 61, low of 46. Here in Richmond County a high of 61 and a low of 47. And Anson County will be seeing a high of 61 and a low of 46. Now Marlboro County does get that 50-degree low with a 61 for the high there, so a little bit warmer down south. Looking at the 7-day forecast though, more rain along the way. We're not getting away from it once for quite a while, at least not until the weekend. Tuesday a high of 61, a low of 47 with a 35% chance of rain. It'll go up to a 65% chance on Wednesday with a high of 51 and a low of 39. On Thursday a high of 48, low of 40, and that comes with a 90% chance of showers. We'll drop back down to a 40% chance on Friday with a high of 52. But temperatures will drop down even further on the low, a low of 25. We'll see a low of 28 as well on Saturday with a high of 42, partly cloudy skies. Then Sunday, rainy, 60% chance, high is 51 and a low of 34. Wrapping out the 7-day forecast on Monday, looking to be clear, sunny skies, a high of 58 and a low of 32. And that is going to do it for your Live at 5 Weather Report and for tonight's edition of Live at 5. For the latest news, sports, and events happening in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com or download the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Russell Parker. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.